Welcome to the 5th Anliveda Yoga Video Newsletter. Be inspired by the wisdom of the great Patanjali, the famous ancient yogi sage of India, whose philosophy of yoga is presented in the 5th edition of the Anliveda Yoga Video Newsletter. Be inspired further by the enthusiastic young woman who embarked on a cycling tour from Cochin to Ladakh for promoting yoga. Meet in this newsletter Dr. Agrima Nair, who started on 21st June from Kerala in the south of India with her bicycle. You will also get some useful tips for staying fit with yoga, given that the summer months are for many people in the world the major time of the year. The good thing about yoga is that you can practice it anywhere. Do yoga on the go. You might wish to do a weekend trip to explore the Vanprastha Resort, as it is located just 1 kilometer away from Mahavatar Babaji's cave, the birthplace of Kriya Yoga. You'll find a new yoga quiz in this newsletter. The answer to the previous quiz question is camel pose. Enjoy the 5th edition of the Anliveda Yoga newsletter. Hari Om, your Anliveda Yoga team.
Namaste, my name is Shiva and welcome to Anlivedayoga.com. Today in this video we are going to talk about Patanjali Yoga Sutras. Everyone in the world of yoga, mostly all the yoga schools, they take their references and they study Patanjali Yoga Sutras. What are Patanjali Yoga Sutras? Who made them? Who wrote them? Let's find out. So, Maharishi Patanjali was a great yogi. Maha means the great, Rishi means the sage, and Patanjali was his name. Maharishi Patanjali. In the ancient times, the knowledge of yoga was transferred from a guru to a disciple. So the guru will teach his disciple, the disciple will become a guru, and then he will teach his disciple, and it goes on like this. But then Maharishi Patanjali compiled all this knowledge and put it into this one book, 196 sutras. Sutras or shlokas, which means the threads written in Sanskrit. And you read those threads, you get a perspective out of it, and then you learn something about yourself and about the path of yoga. He divided yogic knowledge into 8 limbs of yoga, which is also known as Ashtanga Yoga or Raja Yoga, the royal path. 8 limbs of yoga. And these 8 limbs are named as yamas, niyama, asana, pranayama, pratyahara, dharana, dhyana, and samadhi. So yamas and niyamas are talking about the social conduct towards society and towards yourself. Asana, the 3rd limb, is the physical positions which we do. And Maharishi Patanjali described asana and the definition of asana as sthiram sukham asana. Being stable and happy in a posture is asana. No matter which position it is, but being stable and happy in that posture is asana. So this was the 3rd limb. 4th limb is pranayama. Pranayama, you can say in normal terms, the breathing practices, the breath techniques, the way and the techniques and the process to balance your life force energy within and around your body. 5th limb was pratyahara, which means the withdrawal of the senses. So once you have done the pranayama, the breathing practices, then it further makes you reach a state which is the withdrawal of the senses. Then only the body is there, only I exist, but the senses are already withdrawn. And then the 6th one is dharana. Dharana means divine focus. Focus on something, focus on your breath, focus on any chakra, any point, any spiritual point, or just the blank screen in front of your closed eyes. These are some of the techniques, but there are many. After dharana is dhyana, the 7th limb. 7th limb dhyana talks about meditation and the meditative state. And the 8th limb, the final limb, the samadhi, which talks about liberation, enlightenment, moksha, and the union, the final union with the Supreme Consciousness.
Cycling from Kerala to Ladakh to promote yoga is the current solo expedition of an inspiring young woman, Dr. Agrima Nair. While pursuing her PhD, she suffered from stress and some health problems. Her friends took her to yoga classes, and already after a few sessions, she experienced positive changes. Dr. Agrima Nair accomplished her doctorate in molecular neuroscience, and in addition, she holds a master's degree in yoga therapy. Today, she speaks about her ongoing bicycle tour, on which she embarked on 21st of June from Cochin, Kerala, and she reveals how yoga boosts the health. Dr. Agrima, you are crossing India from south to north with your bike to promote the health benefits of yoga. What, for example, do you tell people suffering from diabetes, high blood pressure, and likewise?
The huge population is suffering due to the lifestyle disorder a lot, especially as you mentioned, diabetes, hypertension, or the kidney failure, or some chronic disorder, liver chronic disorders, or maybe thyroid, or the most now the arthritis is very common even for the ladies, like osteoporosis, and the sciatica, the problems with our spine, with the joints and everything is so common, and these all are lifestyle disorders. So even for the viral conditions or immunological conditions, like for example, if in case of COVID or something like that, if in that case also our immune system has to be very strong enough to prevent all these things. So if we could just minimize this kind of disorders, our 99% of the problems will be solved. So in our lifetime, more we are dependable on the drugs or pharmaceutical things, we would be minimizing it to like 1 or 2, maybe hardly 2% of our lifetime, or to the whole country. So it's better to prevent lifestyle disorders in most of the condition through yoga and yogic diet. I would recommend that.
Dr. Agrima, please share with us what exactly motivates you to promote yoga.
My motive is that so that people would be more healthier, rather than in the emergency condition, definitely we could prefer hospitals and everything. Otherwise, we can live a happy and the peaceful life what we actually deserve. And just because we don't have the knowledge, we are actually suffering due to lack of our knowledge. So it's better to live a peaceful life. Especially yoga is the best way, because most of the time, especially when I give treatment to the geriatric patient, they cannot do anything else with their body. They cannot walk, they cannot they cannot run, they cannot swim, they cannot do anything else. So for them and all, the yoga is the best way. So definitely for preventing lifestyle disorders and being peaceful, it's the best way.
Namaste. I am Jharna Jain. I am a yoga instructor, and I have done my yoga course from Permanent Institute of Yoga Sciences and Research. So today we will be talking about how yoga is important before and after traveling. Traveling is something that we all love, but sometimes after traveling from one place to another, we all experience a little discomfort in our body due to long hours of sitting in uncomfortable postures. This creates tension in various regions of the body, might create body aches, and you may also experience bloating and pain in the stomach. Some people experience anxiety and restlessness while traveling. And to relieve all these symptoms, yoga will help tremendously. With just few simple yoga poses, you can feel a lot better and make your trip feel more comfortable. Yoga helps you reconnect your mind and body, which can be a challenge while traveling through the night and changing time zones. Yoga will also help you get your circulation and digestion better again. Few of the yoga poses that you can practice before and after traveling are neck and shoulder rolls, which will help you release the tension from the neck and shoulder region. Seated cat-cow pose will help stimulate your abdominal organs and relieve lower back pain, which can happen due to long hours of sitting. Legs up the wall, that is Viparit Karani Asana, will help relieve the cramps from the legs and feet. Shavasana will help you relieve all the stress and tension due to traveling and will help you settle to a new place with calm, peace, and a fresh outlook. And lastly, practice few pranayams like Anulom Vilom and Brahmari that will help you relieve your anxiety and restlessness. For experiencing magic and enhancing your travel experience, just try our special Anliveda courses on travel yoga and practice with us.
Purpose of this quiz to gain knowledge of yoga with fun. If you like to play more quiz, go to website www.anlivedayoga.com. You can play and boost your knowledge. The correct answer from the yoga quiz in the previous Anliveda Yoga newsletter is A. Which of the three yoga poses is related to this animal? A, B, C. For the correct answer, please watch our next newsletter. Can I do the yoga exercise from Anliveda during travel while sitting in the plane or train?
The best thing about the travel yoga course by Anliveda is that these asanas are easy and they can be done on the seat in plane or in train while traveling. And you don't require any yoga mat or special yoga equipments. Furthermore, for the after travel care, Anliveda Yoga offers the course Yoga for Overcoming Jet Lag.
Looking for unique yoga experience? A blissful and blessed stay? Promise OnePlus Resort located by the birthplace of Kriya Yoga. You find the OnePlus Resorts in the Tungangiri Mountain, Uttarakhand, which is situated nearby Mahavatar Babaji Caves, which is known as the birthplace of Kriya Yoga. This luxury resort has a Vedic books with 4 cottages. The price range between INR 7,500 to INR 8,500 per night. The whole resort included living rooms, meditation hall and dining hall is made of pine wood to give the feeling of living in the wood. OnePlus Resort is a eco yoga resort of food service is strictly vegetarian. In the around the OnePlus Resort, you can enjoy yoga, meditation, walking in natural and hills trekking, a village tour, birds watching, mountain biking and stargazing. The contact details are as follows. Village Ratkal, PO, Dungangiri District, Almora, Uttarakhand. Contact number is +91 9650102777. OnePlus Resorts @gmail.com. And booking also can be done online via the website www.oneplusresorts.com. Thank you for watching Anliveda Yoga. www.anlivedayoga.com.